Hi student, let us discuss PVC second year syllabus. So before start the syllabus, we should understand our blueprint. So as per your blueprint, we will see the how many chapters includes and how many marks allotted for the per chapters. So there, look at your blueprint. So they are having 10 columns. First column is your books, second column is a chapter number, third column is a chapter head, fourth column is a hours allotted, and third column is a total marks. And next they are given a section A, section B, section C, section D, and section E. It's given as per your paper pattern. Means in your paper there are first section A, next will come up section B, section C, section D, and section E. So section A is for 1 marks, section B is for 2 marks, and section C is for 6 marks, and section D is for 12 marks, and section E is for 5 marks. So there, look at your chapter heads. First chapter is before that we will understand books. They are having two books. First books include 5 chapter, and second books include 6 chapters. So first book, accounting for the not for profit organization. Your first chapter. So, what is a not for profit organization? In their name having meaning, not for the profit organization means the main motive is not for profit. So, main motive is a service to society. For example, hospitals, educational institutions. So, we will learn the accounting of a not for profit organizations business. So for this chapter allotted 15 marks. Out of these 15 marks, one question for the section A, one question for the section B, and one question for the section D. There is a no 6 marks question. Chapter number 2, from this chapter number 2, we will learn the partnership. Partnership means what? When there are two or more persons come together and start the business. So this is your partnership. So chapter number 2 is accounting for the partnership or the basic. So this chapter allotted 9 marks, one question for the 1 marks, one question for the section B, and one question for the section C. There is a no question for the section D, means no 12 marks questions. Chapter number 3, reconstitutions of a partnership firm. So in this chapter we will learn the how to what is the rules and procedures for the admission of new partners. Means suppose there is two partners, and after the sometimes or some year they realize they have to include or admit one partner. That time what procedure we have to follow, we will learn in these chapters. For these chapters allotted 15 marks, one question for the 1 marks, one question for the 2 marks, and one question for the 12 marks. There is a no question for the 6 marks, means there is a no 6 section question. Chapter number 4, reconstitution of a partnership firm. In this we will learn when the one of the partner is a retired or a death any of the partners. So that time what we have to procedure follow. So this chapter, for this chapters allotted the 13 marks. Out of this 13, one question for the 1 marks and two question for the 6 marks. Means there is a 6 marks, 2 question. So there the question chapter number 5, dissolution of a partnership firm. Dissolution of partnership firm means dissolution means close the business or a wind up after some years. So sometimes mutual agreement or sometimes quarrel or some another reason, partners decided to close the business. So that time what procedure we will follow, we will learn in this chapter. So dissolution of a partnership firm allotted 14 marks, one question for the 2 marks, and one question for 12 marks. So this is your first part, means the first book. So there is a one rule or one condition. So sometimes once question for 12 marks question from admission of partners. So ultimately 2 questions from retirement or death of partners. Sometimes suppose two 6 marks question from admission. So ultimately directly 12 marks question from retirement.